Hi guys, it's Laura Giles with Pan Society. Thank you for tuning in. If you follow us on Facebook, then you know that I've recently had some baby goats, and I would like to tell you why you haven't seen them yet on Facebook. So stay tuned. So I got a mama goat who was 3 months pregnant, and because I needed milk, I wanted milk right away, and I didn't want to wait for my own goats to have their babies. And when I got her, I knew that she wasn't the best nourished goat. And you can tell this from any mammal by looking at their eyes, looking at their coat, their feet, their skin. You can tell how well nourished you are by looking at you. But I figured she's got 2 more months of gestation to go. It'll be fine. I can do this. You know, I'm an experienced goat handler. So I wasn't sure when she was going to kid because she's not my goat. And but there are telltale signs. You can tell, when it's, within a couple of days. And one of them is that her udder will get bigger. And this mama goat's udder didn't get bigger. And so when I came home from work and she had these babies, I was surprised. And her udder didn't get bigger because her nutrition wasn't there. She actually didn't have a whole lot of milk to feed them, and one of them was struggling to get enough colostrum. Colostrum is the first milk. It's not really milk. It's got all this nutrition that a mammal's gut needs in order to colonize and help it to be a healthy individual with great immunity. He didn't have a lot of that. So there was 2 of them. One of them, of course, is dominant, and he sucked it all up for himself. And this little baby really didn't get that much. So from jump, we're trying to nurture, getting back to a healthy spot. And it just wasn't enough. And the poor little guy didn't make it. And that's why you haven't seen pictures of little popcorning goats everywhere. Now, that is a really, really sad story. We were up with him all night, feeding, nurturing, doing everything we can, but there's no replacement for good nutrition. You can't supplement your way to good health. You have to eat well, and it matters that this nutrition takes place before gestation actually happens. So it was a bad choice for me to try to make up for what she didn't have, knowing, looking at her, that she wasn't in good condition going into her pregnancy. That's not when you do it. If you're a female, you need to be taking care of your body 24/7 from the time of conception, really. So you're going to get a lot of what you need from your mom and what that uterine environment was like, and then you grow it up all the way. So it's really, really, really important to have good nutrition so that when you have babies, they have a good environment to grow up in, and they have a good environment to be born in, and their immunity is strong, and all of this really makes sense. So what you can do for yourself right now is think about, maybe I want to plant my own food. Maybe I want to grow my own food. Maybe I want to take better care in choosing what I put in my body. McDonald's is not going to do it, guys. And supplements are great if you're sick. They're meant to kind of make up for short-term things. They're not meant to be the environment that you live in. So if you're finding yourself having to cope and eat special diets and do all these herbs and all of these things, look at what you're putting in your body for food. That's number 1. This didn't really need to happen. It was heartbreaking. It was so much harder than doing it right the first time and just rearing a good, healthy goat. Lesson learned for me. I'm not going to be borrowing other people's troubles anymore, and I'm going to grow them up strong from the beginning. So that's my bad. I hope that this will help you to take your nutrition a little more seriously. We're going into time for spring gardening planning, so you might put a little thought into what you want to raise for yourself. So if this was useful, please give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. It does help us to reach more people, and it's kind of like high five, keep going. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you another time. Bye.